The language of female discourse must often be decoded because it is not direct, not conspicuous, and the worst of it is not sincere. Therefore, the good man, the great husband, the perfect boyfriend, the principled man, according to female reasoning and opinion, is one who submits, concedes, and willingly serves the female at all times. You don't go on a break. It's constant attention and constant catering to the female. If you don't do that, you're a jerk. The male who becomes selfless and then personally, as a consequence, personally empty by becoming undistinguished, unexceptional, is considered by the female as a good man. My husband is such a good man. What do you think that means? You've heard that before. And when you take a look at these situations, everything is in the details. Everything is in the details, fuckers. Everything's in the details. Never take anything superficially, because when you look at the details, it gives you a whole different story. I'm trained to look at details. I was born with the ability to look at details. Everything I do deals with details. Details are essential for perception, for keen perception. Not many people have keen perception. They may have intelligence, but they don't have perception. So now we're dissecting, all through these videos in this channel, what I'm involved with is dissecting female nature, where we're getting right down to the details here. And when you look at things under the microscope, they're gross. They're repulsive. They're scary. And coming to this channel, by coming here, you willfully give your consent to be made to look through a powerful microscope. And the subject is female nature. And it's fucking ugly. It's fucking ugly when you look at it. Damn. They're repulsive. When you don't use the microphone, you get fooled, right? You start fantasizing. You start making things up. Because you're the romantic, not her. You're the romantic. Say you've been fooled to believe otherwise. So once you take your rose-colored glasses off and look through my microscope, you will be shocked with what you see. You will be scared at what you see. But you don't come to this channel for fantasy. I better get back to my content. The male who becomes selfless and then personally empty by becoming undistinguished, unexceptional, is considered the good man. The male, by prioritizing the female on every fucking level and being obsequious through the relinquishing of his own identity and personhood, is considered the good man. The good man. She has a good man. She found a good man. Much better than that previous jerk. Now she has a good man. Who is servile. A good man who is, who submits, who concedes, who serves, who prioritizes her, who is unexceptional, gives up his identity, gives up his personhood, gives up his uniqueness, gives up his male nature, is okay with being undistinguished in the relationship, is the good man. You see how it works? You see how a woman's mind works? Interesting, isn't it? Very interesting how her mind works. Does her mind work like your mind works? I hope not. See, there is no compatibility between male and female. You can fake it, you can deny it, you can wish for it, you can lie about it, but we're not about that, are we? You're either a jerk or you're a good man. Now, which one do you want to be? The immolation, immolation, of the male, of the male self, for the sake of a woman and her biological directionality, is fully expected and demanded by every female. They don't even like why is this even discussed? See, a female listening to my content here and what I write and the way a healthy male thinks and should think, it's totally unfathomable by a female. It's like, what the fuck is this? She has no clue what this is. Like no understanding of it. And she certainly doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care. Do women care how men think? Do women care about understanding male nature? Nah, it's the last thing on their mind. Why waste their time on that? They know what they want. Never underestimate women. Never. Because you can end up on your ass. It's like underestimating your enemy. It's crazy. Immolation means that you pretty well have to go and you have to light yourself on fire by being alive. And that's what's expected by a good man. And you want to be a good man, don't you? You want her to tell her girlfriends that she has a good man. And you're that good man. The male who forgets about himself, and I've been told this by a nasty female sociopath. Forget about yourself. Think about what you can do for her or your family or people close to you, and forget about yourself. I was told this by a female sociopath who's a total fraud. But she was playing the narrative, the false narrative. She was hijacking feminine virtues that are only socially aspired to, but don't exist. But she hijacked that. Forget about yourself. That is praised and in actuality respected by the female collective. A man who forgets about himself. The only way in which a female even approaches the understanding of the concept of love is through respect for a man. And they'll tell you that. Women have to respect the man to feel anything for him. No, it's not your big cock. It's what you do for her. Your big cock is okay, she'll take it. Most of them are not even sexually responsive, so they're not going to know what to do with your big cock. Or you'll be fucking a board that doesn't respond. See, to most women, being sexy and being sexually giving and being sexually responsive, they think all they do is they spread their legs. No. It's not enough, baby. It's not enough. For you to spread your legs. So to even approach understanding of the concept of love is through respect for a man, can only be engendered with the female from his willingness to sacrifice himself. So she will respect you if you sacrifice yourself. Light yourself on fire. And she'll have all the respect in the world for you. But you can only burn once. Once you're burnt up, you're useless to her. You're useless to her. What happens then? You're thrown off the merry-go-round? So respect from her, whoever the fuck she is. Doesn't matter. Women are the same. Women are all the same. It's one of the lessons, one of the primary lessons for any man to learn. Women are all the same. Women are all whores. Because they function as a whore. They function as a whore. They have the behavioral proclivities that of a whore. So man must be willing to sacrifice himself and his individuality. And then, and only then, he will be respected. So if you're an alpha male, you're out of luck. Because if you're an alpha male, you're not going to disrespect yourself. You're going to make her, or try to make her, serve you. But that won't last long. I'll tell you that right now. It's a very rare situation where the male can gain some ground. Where the male can get away with more than nothing. Get away with more than zero. Sacrifice your individuality to serve her. Welcome to any relationship with a woman. You didn't know that? No? No? This is what women refer to when they describe their preference for a male. Have any of you been or taken a look at any dating site? And something that jumped out at me immediately, and I thought, what the fuck is going on here? Because when you look at any woman's dating profile, a huge number of them actually use the word easygoing. They're looking for a guy who is easygoing, and I did a study on this, and I really thought about this professionally, and I said, let me figure out what easygoing means, because it bugged me. What is why would a woman want an easygoing? It sounds so boring. Well, you have to decode these words. And what easygoing means, it means a willingness to be controlled by the woman. It's the number one requirement, the number one criteria on her list. On her list. Doesn't matter what you look like. Doesn't matter. She'll get everything if she can control you. This is why I talked about commitment, and a lot of you guys have never really understood that word commitment. You didn't know what to do with it. And all commitment is that you're willing to hand yourself over for her control. Understand? And if you give her complete control, if you allow her to control you, then she'll have everything that you got. She'll own everything. Everything you stand for, everything that belongs to you. She'll take your sexual identity and crush it if she wants to. All she needs is commitment. And commitment means control. And easygoing is a willingness to give her control. Again, the alpha male does not fit the bill, does not fit into the spot, not at all. Disaster. It's disaster. She's got no control. She'll never have control. They're going to be fighting for control. Won't last long. She wants a good man. And what is a good man? A good man that will serve her and will give her control. Oh, she'll take it. She's not going to ask for permission, is she? She's going to take it. And she is going to use you until she is done with you. And when she's done with you, she's really done with you. Okay? You serve no purpose whatsoever after she's done with you. And when she notices you serve no more purpose, she will be done with you. So, respect of a woman can only be engendered from the female by your willingness to sacrifice yourself and your individuality in her favor, to serve her. That is what women refer to when they describe their preference for a male who is easygoing. Easygoing, so you don't conflict with her, so you don't resist her. You're easygoing. Do with me with whatever you wish. And she will. Wow. Heaven. It's heaven on earth for a woman. But you're not going to get that, baby, are you? No, no, no. We're not going to allow you to get that. That's a tall order these days, right? Not from us. Enlightened, aware, experienced men. No. It's a tall order. She's only going to find that in romance novels. In romance novels. It's the only place. Unless you're an idiot and you don't come to this channel. Then you're fucked. Then you're absolutely, totally fucked, and not in a good way. You're not getting laid, you're getting fucked. So easygoing, when decoded, means willingness to be controlled. She's gonna have the balls and you're gonna be a pussy. If you're a great husband or the perfect boyfriend, then this is you. Easygoing. And you disgust me. For the same reason a female will have respect, she calls it respect, and praise for you, is the same reason real men, and I mean truly real men, of which there's only a few left, will deride and have contempt For you. For you. For you. For you.
Yeah, put it through there so you don't have to lift your arm out.